Today's coffee break video will demonstrate how to enable user interface tracing, where the logs are kept, and discuss the process along the way. In our example, we will use version 10.1.500, but the same process is used for both 10.1.400 as well as 10.1.600 versions of Epicor. Earlier versions of Epicor do support UI tracing, however this short 5-minute video will not cover those versions. Before we get into the demo, I'd like to take a moment and explain to you why tracing is important. UI tracing is an excellent support tool for our team to help track down or trace bottlenecks along the way. For example, poor performance. Another reason, enabling tracing during the development process will help troubleshoot issues with BPM directives and BAQ statements. Overall, enabling UI tracing is something you can do before engaging one of our engineers. This will lead to a more productive, time-saving support session. To get started with our demo, we'll go ahead and log into 10.1 as manager. You can log in as manager or manager equivalent in your organization. You just have to make sure you have access to the user account maintenance screen. In 10.1.400, 10.1.500, and 10.1.600, the tracing options are now located under the user account maintenance screen. So we'll go ahead and launch the user account maintenance screen. We'll use our manager account. You would use whatever account you're working with. And note the tracing tab. We'll enable all the options here. And note one exception is the track data only, or change data only, excuse me. You only want to check that or the right full data set. You can't choose both. Most of the time when you're debugging or troubleshooting, you're going to want to write the full data set. Next, we'll choose the location of the file. In this case, we'll just choose the app data option. They give you several options there, you can see. We're going to copy and paste the log location to our clipboard so that we can easily navigate to it later. Next, we'll check the log location. Notice there's no file written there. It's a very important step. Once you've saved your changes, you want to have your user you're working with log completely out of Epicor and log back in. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. We'll have them log back in, and we'll just use our manager account again. And once the user account has been logged in, we'll check that log file directory to make sure the log does indeed get created. So we're going to check it now. In a few seconds here, you should see it show up on the screen. Once the file is here, we can now go ahead and do our troubleshooting and our testing. So what you want to do is you want to walk through the process. In this case, we're going to use the sales order entry screen. Now in the background, it's going to be doing any type of custom query or execute any type of custom code that you have. It's going to be tracing that. So we're going to go ahead and pull in an order. And now for our demonstration here, we're just going to do a print preview. If you are having issues with an auto print rule or some other BPM or BAQ, this is where you would want to make sure that you're performing that troubleshooting measure. So we'll go ahead and bring up the print preview. And you can see it printed successfully here. And now that that's printed successfully, we'll go check our log file to see if we have collected any data. We'll do a quick refresh here. It looks like there is a little bit of data in there, which will bring it up. Now this is in an XML format, so you could use the performance diagnostic tool, for example, to review this. So once you're finished and you've determined that you've collected as much data as you need, we'll go back into our user account maintenance screen, select our user, in this case manager, and we want to make sure we turn off the tracing. So once we've disabled all of our tracing options here, we will go ahead and save our information, have the user log completely out of Epicor, and they should be good to go. So now we'll just go check our log file, and you can see we do have some data there. It looks like it's about 10 megs worth of data. You should be all set and ready to send that over to support. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.